the city of angels with the palm trees. I see the lights, camera actions all around me. I'm trying to win now, they used to doubt me. I'm trying to win now, they used to doubt me. Cause I'm in LA with it, for the vibes. I got a Californian tee up on the ride. They ask me how I'm living right, yeah. Now is you with me cause there ain't no switching sides, yeah. Cause I'm in LA.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. John Lopez UK today, and today I thought I'd just review some law-friendly cars in GTA FiveM. So obviously we're in the policing MP server, which is basically 5PD, but for single player and for multiplayer, and you can do a lot of other stuff. This is the Dinka Nexus. I'm just gonna go ahead and review this car, give my own opinions and whatnot. So well, first up, the design. It's clearly been inspired by the Nissan. No, what? No, my apologies. The Honda and Acura NSX from the 90s. Along with that, it's got pop-up headlights. All blinkers in this car do work, and reverse lights are good as well. So it comes from standard with these 5 spokes. And it's based off a car from... It's based off the Infernus from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. That's what this car is originally based off. So I thought I'd just jump in and just modify it. And now let's go over and just do that. So, no liveries. There are 2 extras, although I wasn't necessarily able to find them on this car. So yeah, basically there is an extra, but I can't really find it. You can change the plate. I don't know if you'd want to or not. And yeah, let's go over all the customization. So first up, the spoiler. We have 31 options for the spoiler. So the first option is, well, it's the stock one with the brake light. Obviously, the brake light is connected to the rear spoiler, and it looks pretty good. Also, I have to point out the doors on this thing are gull wing. Yes, this thing has gull wing doors, and I might as well... You know what? While I'm at it, I need to open up everything. Open all doors, so you guys can sort of just see everything. So, you've got boot space up front. Well, fruit space up front. You've got gull wing doors. You've got actual boot space in the rear, and then you've got a mid-mounted engine, which looks to be a... It's a 3.6 liter V6. From the looks, it looks pretty good. So now I'm gonna close everything. So obviously, mod menus. The stock spoiler is pretty small, and then you have this sort of extended lip. It adds to the spoiler, which is spoiler number 2. After that, you have this one, which is a carbon variant of the previous spoiler, and then you have this, which is a... It sort of adds to the lip, just adding a slight wicket bill to the lip, and then you have that in a carbon, and then after that you have this. This is a, well, clearly aftermarket aftermarket spoiler. It's it's not my style particularly, but it's something definitely 90s. You'd see on a 90s car. And then you have that with carbon, and then you have this, which is, everyone knows it, the wing. And then you have this one, you have it in carbon, and then you have another wing, which is actually, it sort of wraps around the body. I like this style. This is pretty good. You have a carbon variant, and then we have this one, which is a dual layer wing. Definitely something from the 90s. You'd see this all the time. Overall, it's pretty good. You have a carbon variant as well. Then you have this one, which is it's a bit rice to me, at least. But, you know, it's there if you want it. And then you have a carbon variant. And then you have a sort of extended variant of the spoiler. And then you have a full flat spoiler, which is definitely not my style. Carbon variant of that as well. And then you just have a bunch of other high-level spoilers you can get. And then you have this, which is a... It's supposed to be for the Liberty Walk wide-body kit for the NSX. That's what these come with. And then you have different spoilers that will attach to it. You have this double layer one, which is definitely something you see on a time attack car. Not here, but you have that in carbon as well. For me, I'm just going to go for this simple extra lip design. After that, the front bumper, you can modify it. You have the first upgrade, which doesn't really add anything unless those work now. Oh yeah. So the second one allows the fog lights to work at the bottom. After that, you have this one, which is it's a bit aftermarket and it's just a bit ugly in my opinion. I don't like it. And then you have a lip for it if you want. You have a carbon lip. And then you have this one, which is, well, it's clearly that you're going for the Ferrari look with the NSX, with this style. But you know what? I dig this one. Yeah, after that, you have this one, which is just everything smoothened out. No fog lights. And then you have a splitter for it, a smaller splitter. And then you have a splitter for your splitter. Alright, let's go over. I'm going to go for the Ferrari look because I like it. The stock side skirts, you have the base, which are these, and then you have an extended one, which adds to the whole design of the car, and then you have one that extends outwards and is the longest. I will go for this one. The exhaust in back, so it's it's a dual exhaust system, and it's pretty big pipes. So let's move on to this, which is smaller exhaust. Not too big of a fan of it. A little bit larger, and then you have a quad setup. I like stuff like this. After that, you have the same dual. I don't know what's the... Oh, it's the smaller... how do I say it? The interior of it, it's smaller. After that, you have this, which is a full square thing to match the body of the diffuser. And you have this as well, quad. And then you have the original. I'm going to go for this one because I just like it. After that, you have the stock chassis. You can get another one as well. Oh, okay, so this one, how do I say it? It's so your headlights don't actually pop up. This would be something that you fit to this and then just use the bottom as your fog lights. It wouldn't work in my case because I need the headlights to go up. After that, we have the grille. Where is it? Oh, the grille's back here. So basically, it's what wraps around the headlights in the rear. Attaches to the quarter panel. You have a black finish. Not honestly, I don't mind this look. What else? Okay, we've got a lot of stuff to modify. You have an all red body color look, and then you have the last one, which is there something else in the car that I'm not noticing, or is it just this? Okay, I can't really find what's going on here. Okay, after that we have the stock roof. We have another roof, which is okay. Oh, I know what this is now. I just realized. So the second one is the primary color of the car, and this was a secondary color. Same with the roof. This is the primary. You can go for a secondary color on the roof, and then you have the carbon. Although it doesn't work with the door, so I'll go back to primary. Engine, you know, all this stuff we can modify if I want. I'll just grab everything, and then suspension. Yeah, we can get a proper load down. And then after that, we've got different wheels. But I don't think anything in particular would match a 90s style for this car. I might go back to the original if I can't find anything. You know what? These don't look that bad. These do not look that bad. What else? You know what? I'll go for these. These aren't that bad. After that, we have the stock plate holder, which is just in rear. And then we have one up front that adds one right here. And then you can get the number plate located down. That's a very stupid look, although some people might like it. And then you can have the front number plate with that as well. After that, you can have no number plate in back and just a number plate up front, I believe. No, you can just have that. And then this is a Korean, no, it's a Japanese number plate. This is Japanese, and then you have another Japanese plate up front, and then you can grab Japanese and back down here, and then in front you can have that as well. After that, you have this, which is a Deutsch number plate from Germany, and then you can have one in front. You also have the full EU plate, which is that up front. I do dig this look. And then after that, you have well, you have this down here, and then you have one in front if you want it, and then you can get this look up front. And yes, they do offer this. This one looks good with the plate full stretched out. on the rear bumper. That doesn't look too bad, and you can have this nice look. I didn't actually think they'd give you this many options. You have the Russian plate, and then a Russian plate up front if you want it, and then you have this type of Russian plate, which is the formal style plate. There's a bit of red, but that's just the car sort of glitching through the number plate. Just don't worry about that. And then you have the Russian plate down here, along with the one in front, and then the full rectangular one. And then you have this one with a plate up front, or you can have this. All of them are great options. I will personally go for... well, I don't want to ruin the look of the car, and I wanted to go for a Japanese anyway, so... yeah, we're doing this one. This one just looks good in my opinion. And then after that, you have the vanity plate. Okay, so the vanity plate is just a... it's a sort of... what was it again? God damn it. I forgot what it was called. Debadging. Debadging, that's what this was. I'll go for that look, honestly. I don't mind that. Stock dash. So we can have... this is the original dash. I don't know what's changed. Okay, so the material is slightly darkened. And then you have a much darker material. And then you have a full carbon thing. I don't like the full carbon, in my opinion. I'll go for this one, honestly. Stock doors. Let's look at the passenger side door. We have door number 1, which is different material, and then we have this to match it, and then we have the full carbon. On doors I'll go for carbon. I don't mind. Seats. We have these. Okay, and it's just material, and then it's got like a full race seat. I will take the race seat. Stock steering wheel. Yeah, let's get the darker one. Right. The trunk or boot. Ah, perfect. You can remove this. That looks so good now. So we have this, and then we have just a black trim piece in back. We have body colored trim piece apparently, and then secondary color. And then you can have the whole thing blocked off. And then you can have primary color and then secondary color. I don't know if I want this look without the spoiler or whatnot. And then you could just have vents, primary and secondary. So that's what this is. I will go for nothing because I like this look. After that, engine block. You've got... okay, it's not the engine block. Instead, it's all of the... whatever this is. I work on cars. I should know this. Stock... so basically, you have all of your... whatever goes from the intake manifold down there and whatnot. But you do have a turbo. You can turbo it if you want. I'll go for the turbo. Stock air filter. Oh, it adds like... it adds boost to your car and whatnot. Yeah, it adds boost in back. That looks pretty dope, not gonna lie. And then you could have obviously bigger tanks. I'll go for a big one, I don't care. And then you have the fitting, which is all of this stuff in back. So you have all the... this is the standard. You've got the primary, and then you've got the secondary. And then you've got the all black. I guarantee that's a carbon. I'll go for the carbon. I really don't mind. Stock arch covers. Wide body? No wide body. Oh, it's the engine. The actual engine heads. The head covers and whatnot. So... we've got this one. And then we've got the metallic version of that. And then we have a secondary color, and then we have carbon, and then we have chrome. I will go for primary color, actually. Stock aerials. Okay, you've got this antenna in rear for your radio. I'll do that because I like the law-friendly look. The stock doors. Oh, it's for the roof. Oh, okay, so we have primary, secondary, and then we have carbon, and then we have the T-top look. I like this one. I really like this one. I'm going for that. And then we have the liveries. Livery 1 is a Dinka... no, it's the valve timing EX whatever livery. Warning, hot air exhaust. And then we have it in white. And then we have this one which wraps around it with an R. I don't know why. We have another livery in yellow, blue, green. And then we have this one which is a Fukaru Cartoon Network livery. I don't know what to say. I like these, not gonna lie. And then you have it flipped over on the other side. And then you have another one in black. And then we have this one, which is just some side liveries. Oh, it's a Hot Wheels livery. Mad Wheels. Love the fact they didn't want a copyright claim. And then you have this one, obviously. You have another racing livery, Going Fukuru, racing livery. Kazma. Fujiwara. Actually, that's nice. And then you have Redwood Cigarettes, Dinka, Crossflow. All of this stuff. It's all that a car like this would be sponsored by cigar brands. But yeah, you have this one. You have this one as well. 12 Dinka, Nexus, and then just nothing. I personally will go, because obviously you know me, I'd go for nothing. And then that should just be it after liveries. I don't think we should get anything after liveries. No. And that's it. I'll go for xenon headlights, white. I really don't mind. Turbo it. Let's see what this bad boy sounds like. Doesn't actually sound that bad, yeah. Anyway, it's a great mod, not gonna lie, and having it in FiveM where you can drive around with this thing, it's a perfect little friendly car. I mean, I'm gonna keep calling it the Infernus because I know it best as the Infernus. But you guys can call it whatever you want, Dinka, Nexus, or Infernus. Anyway, that is the end of the video. I'll catch you all next time. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.